welcome back to my channel. Today I have a new moon manifestation reading for you. So what is a new moon? Okay, so a new moon is basically a new beginning. It is a time for you to truly start gathering your thoughts, creating a clean slate, and starting to plan to bring something new and manifesting something new into your life. I love the new moon. The new moon is coming out on November the 15th, and it is a new moon in Scorpio. So what does that technically mean? So the new moon in Scorpio is really going to be quite intense emotionally. So it's really about you needing to explore your feelings as deeply as possible. It could also mean that you're going to be searching for more meaningful emotional exchanges between individuals, relationships, that kind of thing. And so, Scorpio is really a water sign. And so when you come into water signs, it's really about your emotions. It's about what you're really exploring that. And that is what I truly love about this upcoming new moon. So what we're going to do today is a new moon spread. So for those of you that are new, welcome. My name is Eileen. I'm an intuitive angel guide, a spiritual advisor, and an intuitive coach. I provide you with guidance, wisdom, and inspiration every week right here on this channel. Please be sure that you subscribe. We would truly love to have you join the Spirit Fam. Please give us a like. We appreciate every single thumbs up we receive. And comment down below. We love hearing from each and every single one of you. And hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I release new content. Without further ado, let's get into today's video. All right, so let's see what this new moon in Scorpio has to tell us. So just so that everyone is aware, I have already pre-shuffled the deck. I did that off camera. And the reason I do this off camera is because it allows me to truly connect with the deck, and also bring in my guides, my angels, the ascended masters, and everyone forward. So this new moon is really going to be about exploring our emotions on a deeper level, truly getting to the root of why we feel certain way around certain individuals. Are there certain things that we're being triggered by? And with the new moon, it's really about wiping the slate clean, starting on a brand new canvas, bringing in something new into our awareness. So if you're really wanting to change something in your life, if you're really wanting to focus on something new, something that brings you a lot more joy, then this is going to be the time that I highly advise you to start planning and manifesting and utilizing the energy of the new moon to bring that into your awareness and into your fruition. So let's go ahead and get started. So for November the 15th, the new moon in Scorpio, what have I released? So this is for the collective. So collectively, what has the collective released? Okay, we got two cards. Did we get two? Yeah, we got two. Okay, so I'm going to take it. All right. Okay. Where is the collective now? So where is the collective now? Where is the collective now? Interesting. Okay, and what is emerging within the collective? Thank you. Beautiful. Okay. What does the collective wish to grow? Awesome. And what can the collective bring for their goals and intentions to fruition? What can they bring? Awesome. All right. And what additional resources are available to the collective as they manifest these new goals? What additional resources are awesome? Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay, so first card up is what has the collective released? So what we mean by that is what has the collective released is what have you currently released in order to bring something new in. So that is usually how it works. So just to kind of explain just a little bit. So a new moon is really about bringing new beginnings. It's about bringing something new in, okay? A full moon is about releasing, okay? So we just had a full moon on October the 31st, okay? So every full moon, you want to release something that you're wanting to let go of in order to make space for something new that you're wanting to bring in, okay? So as a collective, what the collective has released is we got the Ace of Cups, okay? So the Ace of Cups is really about maybe the collective has truly let go of their guard around unconditional love. Maybe they've now released the boundaries that they've held regarding unconditional love. And I do personally feel that this is something that I have seen on the collective, is that, you know, the Ace of Cups is really about self-love, and it's about unconditional abiding love. Cups is about emotions, and the new moon in Scorpio is really about emotions. So what I feel that we have sort of released is we've released sort of the bondage or the barriers or the boundaries that we have sort of kept around ourselves from truly welcoming in unconditional love and also self-love. We also got the World with it, which is about completing a cycle. It's about closing out the loop of something that has been hindering you from truly being successful. And now you've reached that pinnacle of ultimate success. When you pair that with the Ace of Cups, this is beautiful because this tells me that as a collective, what the collective itself has truly done is that they have sort of allowed themselves to be open to receiving love. They've let go of the relationships that have been holding them back. They've let go of keeping themselves stagnant in a certain place and not being open to receiving unconditional love from others or from themselves. And that is absolutely beautiful. Okay, so where the collective is now. So this is interesting. So we got the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands really talks about competition. It talks about, combative behavior. So I feel that as a whole, this is very evident now, right? So I say this because, you know, we have come from a place where we've just come through from the election, and so I sort of feel that as a whole, the collective is sort of fighting. Everyone is sort of fighting their way to the top to sort of reach their ultimate success, and people are just sort of, you know, creating that inner conflict either with themselves or with others, and they're not truly allowing themselves to sort of be free and working as a team or as a collective or as a whole in order to achieve the success. I think a lot of times people somehow get this belief that in order for them to truly be successful, there has to be struggle, there has to be strife, there has to be, you know, there are 10 million other Joes that are going for the same thing that you are. And I feel that as a whole, collectively, we've all been sort of battling each other and sort of forcing our own beliefs on other people instead of truly recognizing and seeing the beauty and the validity in multiple beliefs and why it's so important that we are open and receptive to that. So where we currently are now is the Five of Wands. So what I love about this is that we get to the Five of Wands by truly recognizing that, because remember, we've let go of the Ace of Cups and the World. So this can be kind of twofold, okay? Because if we've truly let go of our beliefs on unconditional love, knowing that we've completed a cycle, right? That would truly put us in a state of competition and a state of conflict with each other, right? With others. And I think that would be the case because we're all recognizing that we all have our own beliefs, and we're all understanding that in order for us to be successful, we have to sort of respect each other in our own beliefs and sort of abide by that, right? So let me go ahead and just read what it says about the Five of Wands, because I sort of view this as, conflict, that inner conflict. Okay, so the affirmation with this is, I support others and they support me, and we rise together in accelerated harmony. This is beautiful, right? So we have to sort of learn to come to this place and understanding that the only way that we are truly going to be successful as a collective is if we work together collaboratively and harmoniously in order to achieve what we're trying to achieve, okay? Now, what is emerging within the collective? So what we have is the Page of Wands, okay? And so the Page of Wands is amazing because it's about truly being exhilarated and confident in becoming the dreamer that you are. So, I feel that a lot of times we've come to a place right now where sort of a lot of people feel that things are just all coming to an end, that everything that we have ever known is ending in a very bad way, and on very bad terms. And I don't necessarily feel that that's the case. I do feel that things will inevitably get worse before they get better. But I do also feel that this is really asking us to take the lead into dreaming things, into truly creating things into a different reality, really allowing ourselves to be free-spirited and to sort of allow ourselves to dream the unbelievable or the impossible in some sense, right? Because the Page of Wands is someone that is truly creative. They're young. They're very they have lots of enthusiasm. They're very explorative. They again, it's about beginnings, right? And it's about a newly found inspiration. So I feel that if we've come from a place of conflict, and in order for us to truly recognize that we have to work together in order to achieve that success, then that is how we can truly achieve the Page of Wands, right? Because we have to learn to be creative and sort of rely on each other to be successful as a whole, okay? So that is what the Page of Wands is. It's about being truly enthusiastic about a new journey, a new adventure ahead. Don't be so caught up in the naysayers or the negativity that often surrounds your own visions or your own dreams of what it is you're truly trying to create, okay? You want to look on the bright side of things and truly be in that bright horizon, okay? So what do you wish to grow? I love this because we got the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is really about your intuition. So in order for you to truly manifest and to bring in something new into your life, you truly have to be connected intuitively. You have to sort of be tuned into your higher perspective to truly allow yourself to connect intuitively to that inner gut, because that is what is going to truly align you with your purpose, with your passions, and what you're truly here to do, what you're truly meant to do here, okay? And I love that we're wanting to grow this because maybe you've finally come to a place where you feel like you want to learn a little bit more about how to tune into your intuition. Maybe you're wanting to learn how to listen to that gut instinct that you oftentimes get. Or maybe you already get that sensation, or you already get that, but you don't know, but you're not really listening to it. You don't understand what it means, or you don't know how to interpret it. And truly allowing yourself time to truly focus inward and meditate and focus and understand and truly allow yourself to sort of comprehend what it is that's coming across will help you understand that a little bit better. Okay. Now, what can you bring? So the question was, what can you bring for your goals and your intentions to come to a fruition? We got the Hanged Man, okay? So the Hanged Man truly represents surrendering. It represents surrendering to the cosmos, okay? So what that truly tells me is that in order for you to truly bring something into fruition, you need to sort of let go of the outcome. Detach yourself from the outcome in order to truly allow things to flow naturally, the way that they're intended to flow. I think a lot of times when we try to manifest something into our reality, we try to take control of it. We try to sort of wield it in the direction that we want it to go. And then we forget that when the universe actually delivers something to us, we dismiss it altogether. A good example of that is, let's say that you have decided that you want to manifest, okay? And I loved how someone actually stated this, because this is perfect. This is a perfect way to explain this. Let's say you want to manifest $1,000, okay? And you're doing everything right. You are imagining what that $1,000 looks like. You believe that you're worthy of that $1,000. And then all of a sudden you get some random check in the mail for $100. And instead of being happy and excited and enthusiastic about that $100, you automatically get upset because you're like, well, I asked for $1,000 and I only got $100. And instead of really focusing in that 100 is part of your 1,000, it just didn't come all together, but the universe gifted you with $100 that you had no idea was even coming to you. Instead of being grateful, you dismissed that gift. What happens in that perspective is that the universe says, oh, she doesn't want that, or, oh, they don't want that, so we're not going to give them that anymore. So then you miss out on the remaining $900 that you've been asking for because you weren't grateful for the 100 that you received. Okay? It's important that you sort of understand that. It's always like when the angels tell me all the time, you know, a lot of times people ask for things and we give them things, but then they're so ungrateful for the things that we give them because it didn't come in the type of packaging that they wanted. You know, they wanted a red box with a blue bow, or they wanted a silver box with a blue bow, and it came in a black box with a red bow. Stop trying to be so controlling of the things you are manifesting. You have to really, truly learn to let go, to sort of listen to your inner guidance and your intuition. And what a lot of times people don't recognize is that when you're asking for something, when you're truly trying to manifest for something, it only takes 10% of your effort. All you have to do is ask for it once. You don't have to ask for it multiple times. You just simply need to ask for it once, and you let it go. You let the universe deliver it to you, how it's delivered to you, and be grateful for what you receive. It's important that you be grateful for what you have already, because if you don't come from a place of gratitude, then you're coming from a place of lack, and a place of lack is only going to produce that much more for you. It's important that you understand that energy is energy. The energy that you give is the energy that you receive. Okay? Now, so the Hanged Man, which is what can you bring into your awareness to help bring your goals and your intentions to fruition? The Hanged Man is about surrendering. Surrender your will to the cosmos, to spirit, to universe, to God, to the angels, to the ascended masters. Surrender. Surrender your control of wanting it to be a certain way and just allow it to be. Allow it to be. Next, we have what additional resources are available to you as you manifest your goals. And you got the Two of Cups. This could not be a better card ever, because the Two of Cups is truly about emotional stability. It's about duality, pure masculine, pure feminine. It's about you, and it's about spirit. It's about the union and the bond that you both carry. You know, you have to be open to receiving, you know, knowledge from other people, from partnerships, from your intuition, from your guidance. You have to be open to receiving that in order for you to understand that the universe works in very mysterious ways, and it utilizes everything and everyone around you to deliver that which you are asking for. But if you're not open to receiving it, if you're not open to truly allowing yourself to receive it, then you're going to miss it altogether. So I love how this sort of played out for this new moon reading, because it truly does speak to our need to sort of let go of the control. I think a lot of us tend to struggle with that. We tend to want things to be a certain way, and we want to be able to control how it gets distributed, or how it looks, or how it's. I feel that we've got to learn to let go of the control. And that is the part where I think many of us sort of get hung up, and where we struggle on. So let's just go through a quick recap, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the affirmations for each one of these cards for you, okay? So what have you currently released? So the first card that we got was the Ace of Cups. Okay, and the Ace of Cups is, my heart is open and filled with love. Okay, so you've basically, so maybe what you've released is, maybe you've released yourself from, maybe you've forgiven yourself. Maybe you've forgiven yourself for the past mistakes, and now you're at a point where you can allow yourself to be open to receiving, okay? The other card that we got with that was the World, right? Okay, and so the affirmation with the World is, I accept this gift of completion, and I ascend to new levels of awareness and wholeness. I am love. So I think it's important, you know, that it says, I accept this gift of completion. You know, in order for you to be open to a place of manifesting, you had to have released something. So that in itself is something you should be grateful for. You should be grateful for having released something to now make space for something new. Okay. So now you have the Five of Wands in the place of where am I now? Okay. And the Five of Wands, and I read this earlier, it's I support others and they support me, and we rise together in accelerated harmony. Okay. I love that. Okay. It's important that we recognize that we have to work with others well. We have to collaborate with others in order. And it's important for you to recognize that just because you're trying to achieve something, or you're trying to bring something in, doesn't mean that spirit isn't going to use someone else to get you to that place. You have to be open to that. Be open to working with others to be able to achieve success. Okay. So what is emerging within you, within me, right? So we got the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands says, as the dreamer of my dream, I spontaneously and passionately ignite this flame. Okay. This is truly about being creative, being open and receptive, allowing yourself to be curious, try something new, allow yourself to sort of brainstorm on how, just be open. It's really about being open to receiving the knowledge and the guidance of what it is you're truly trying to bring into your awareness. Okay. And then we have, the High Priestess on what do I wish to grow. Okay, so the High Priestess is, I have the answers I seek, and by following the truth, I will find them. I absolutely love this, right? This is about paying attention, truly listening into your own inner guidance, allowing yourself to pay attention to your dreams. Recognize that when you give yourself permission to allow yourself to dream and to pay attention to your intuition, you would be really surprised what comes through. All right, next we have, how can I bring my goals and intentions to fruition? Okay, with this, we got the Hanged Man, okay? And the Hanged Man is, I lean into my inner world of limitless miracles, surrendering to the divine will of the cosmos. Surrender your need to control how things play about. Detach yourself from the outcome. Completely detach from it. Just allow things to be the way that they are. And last but not least, we have the Two of Cups on what additional resources are available to me as I manifest my goals. And the Two of Cups says, I thrive in partnerships and my heart leaps with joy when I connect. So again, really what this new moon is asking us to do is to truly allow ourselves to be open and to be curious, to dig deep within ourselves, deep within our intuition and deep within our emotions. Surrender to the will of the cosmos and stop trying to control everything to plan out the way that you want it to plan out. Just allow it to be whatever form or shape it comes in. So that is what the new moon has to offer us. I thank you all so much for joining me. I ask that you take with you what you want, leave the rest behind. Please give us a like and a comment down below. We love hearing from you guys, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste, guys.